Powering up essential systems. Booting root C/audio logs. Reviewing previous data cells. Repairing audio files.
Like yourself, things are. He says, "Hello, Rex."
Hey, Papa. It felt like I needed to wake up. When you're tired and you give yourself and plunge your face into ice water.
So
far, I have not tried to resist. And answering these things
everything you said is truthful.
Is it Toussaint Louverture?
You snap awake as you hear the bolt for the door on your cell open.
If one of us goes in and it turns out to be a trap, point to just like a normal piece of rubble sitting there, but then at closer inspection, it might be something you could move in or out of the way to cover up an entrance.
You can barely see a couple of inches in front of your face.
I have a flashlight. I'm gonna pull it out.
I hope you're wrong. I'm honestly pretty hungry. This operation is mostly activism and information related. I'm gonna look at their printing stuff and see if any of it is broken.
But there's a solid 50-50 chance that if you fire it up, it'll just break itself right now.
Didn't you literally overthrow a government already? What do you mean you don't have experience?
I mean, reading is her forte.
Do I see any notes about meeting times, things like that?
You learn very abruptly there are in fact not sleeping people, but awake people.
Ah, there they are.
That's not going to be necessary. Here to help. My name is Bravo 9 5 India 68 Kilo Whiskey Tree Zulu. Nice to meet you. Do you talk?
As you look around, as you look around at these people, it's three three people. One of them looking at you very hard. It's a woman, and she is. And these people are all relatively young. This woman kind of brandishes the spear at you a little bit and says, "Get down."
Okay. I start walking. Wait, was I already
down.
up here? Okay, no, I'm still on the ladder.
Yeah, you're still on the ladder.
Okay, I start slowly climbing down. I say, "Yeah, we've been calling out for you. We've been announcing our presence. Seriously, no ill will. Just here to help. I understand it if you're a little sketched out by us. Seems to be like there's a lot of ill will against outsiders being taught from a very young age in this here city."
They're not really responding to you. They're forcing you down the ladder, and they're following you down. So, Dice, you see Bravo get back down a ladder, and 3 people are now coming down too.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down what I was looking at and put my hands up.
Anybody? Any of you want to tell me your name?
The same woman who instructed you to get down the stairs. She says, "No. How about you tell us why you're here first?"
We are here. I look at the 3 of them with their terrible pointy little spears, and I feel the print of my handgun in my waistband at my back, and I feel pretty good about my odds. I'm just gonna be straight up. We are here to help you end this situation where you have to hide out in the ruins of the edge of a city where there should be honestly enough for everybody to be able to be themselves and express themselves, and you don't have to hide. We are here to help. We don't like the kind of leaders that put the boot down on their people.
And how do I know you're not lying?
It's a good question. How do you usually figure out people aren't lying? I mean, I'm sure you have some way of recruiting people. You have to have some way of figuring out that they're not moles.
Did you guys hear about the wall crash incident?
One of the other people, another woman, she goes, "Yeah, but how could it have been this scrawny fool?"
Oh no, it wasn't him. We were just with the guy who did it.
Well, where's he?
we kind of split up. Divide and conquer, you know. We got intel that the leader of your area, what's that man's name? Was it Tucson? That he wanted to meet the guy who I'm pretty sure Catherine said Tucson, Bravo, but you know, anyways, I digress. We got word that you're the leader of this area wanted to meet him, so we sent him on over to meet with your armed police force, whatever. And we came here.
I'm gonna be honest, your guys' operation sucks.
I have to second what he says.
Who's in charge here? Like, first of all, help comes in saying, hello, we want to help. You neither greet them nor block them from entering. My teammate's been standing here reading your sensitive documents, and you've just been waiting around. Who's in charge?
Meeting notes.
Take me to your leader.
Dice just starts like laughs in the background.
Yeah, that just about tracks.
And the boy, he's the youngest looking one of this group. He lunges forwards and tries to shove you with he shoves you with the haft of the spear.
I pull my gun on him. So,
but yeah, so he tries to shove you and goes, man, this is our place.
Can I just want to take control of the situation. Can I roll to seize by force?
Oh man.
Because
only if you're willing to harm or possibly kill any of these young people.
Oh, I don't want to harm them. That's true. I guess I would have to exchange harm to do it. Then maybe I should instead
I think you're trying to manipulate.
Yeah.
Or you've got two options with what you're doing. So so he tried to shove you.
And aggro is another.
He's trying
option.
to assert dominance, and you said you pulled your gun.
Mm-hmm.
So you are either trying to go aggro or manipulate them by.
It's gun diplomacy.
Yeah. Big stick, right?
Yeah.
Big sticker gun.
Big boomstick.
I am going to. I mean, if I'm pulling my gun on them, I can't see a way that this does not go aggro. I think I'm gonna go aggro.
Yeah.
Hopefully this goes well. Oh boy. So I rolled a 3, and I have a +1, so that gives me a 4.
Yeah. So
dang, that went about as bad as it could have.
I'm gonna let this play out before.
I was gonna say dice. Yeah, we get this from your perspective. Bravo, I mean, and you, I guess, but Bravo says, yeah, like your guys' operation sucks, and this kid goes to shoves him with a haft of his spear, and says, and he says, hey, this is our place, and then Bravo pulls a gun on him, and the other two women just start a beat down on Bravo, like baseball swings.
Okay, I am going to run over to where they are, and I'm gonna try and get in between Bravo and what's happening there. I'm gonna say, Bravo, don't pull guns on people. That's not how we make friends. Please stop and hear us out. And I would like to roll to manipulate or seduce, bluff, talk fast, any of those. Talk fast. Fast talk. That's the one we'll do. And try and just word vomit everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna do two things. One, Bravo, you're gonna take one harm from being attacked.
That makes sense. I do have 1 armor. Does that cancel out, or is it 1 harm after armor?
It would cancel out. So Dice, you see these this kid, Bravo draw a gun, and then these two women just start wailing on him with their spears. He's able to block and deflect it all, but it's taking his effort to not be hurt. And you say you want to run in here and try to defuse the situation?
Yeah, I want to kind of run in and just be like, okay, wait, stop, please, hear us out.
Good luck. I just pulled a gun on them.
I know.
I was gonna say you're gonna need something a little more weighty than give us the benefit of the doubt. My friend's an idiot.
I know. But what?
Because the rules for seduce or manipulate is when you try to seduce, manipulate, bluff, fast talk, or lie to someone, tell them what you want to do give them a reason and roll plus hot. So right now, you've told them what you want to do. You want them what you want them to do. You want them to chill out so we can talk, but you've given them no reason.
Okay. So please chill out. We just want to talk. We came into this to help. We are trying to help. And if you don't want our help, then we will go. But please hear us out first.
Okay, you can make the roll.
8.
On a 7 to 9, they'll go along with you, but they need some concrete assurance, corroboration, or evidence.
Okay.
Okay. So one of the women, the taller one, the tall woman takes a small break from beating Bravo and turns to you very threateningly and says, like, stalking towards you, basically, like, how do I know you're helping?
Did we get any sort of anything from Catherine Slater when she was giving us the rundown of New Pittsburgh?
Did you? Let's see.
I'm trying to think about if we have anything, because I have stuff that we stole from the guards.
This is what Catherine would have told you. So New Pittsburgh is a rather large community built on the bones of its namesake. New Pittsburgh's technology is advanced compared to many of the societies that have scraped themselves together after the collapse. This community is currently run on the manor found in the once fiction novel 1984 by George Orwell. The city, once known for its advanced manufacturing and bridges, has now become a technological landmark. Population between 600 and 700. It's generally wet here. Would have been founded roughly in 2032. Its political leader is Tara Green, title Vodka. Military leader is Tucson Lewis Venture, title General. Yeah.
Oh, do I have anything on me from Eden?
I carry with me at all times a welcome.
I carry with me at all times. I have it just in case anybody is interested. We're not from here. We are not from New Pittsburgh.
Well, Dice just rifles through all of our packs. I'm just getting beat with sticks.
Ottoman's worth 2 barter.
It's like, just
where did it go?
Which pocket it's in.
I am looking for. Here's my fake PLP card that I stole from a guard after we broke into the city. Let's see. Ottoman's worth 2 barter. I don't think I have my textbook with me. I left that at home.
If you can find something really, really amazing to do, Bravo.
Yeah.
Because you ended up rolling an 8, right, Dice? It's technically possible for you to roll a help roll, and push it to a full success.
I really don't want to do this, but this is definitely the one thing that will get them to our side.
Oh.
I say, this is how you know you can trust us. And I say, a gift from Eden, and I hand them my gun. I'm going to give it to them. They don't have any guns. This is a very precious gift. Well, I mean, maybe
Not
they have a
ones.
couple of guns, but like, I hold it in the flat of my hand, so it makes it clear that I'm not about to shoot them with it. I offer it. Should I roll to help? Or is that enough of a
roll
sacrifice that I don't even need to roll? Okay, here we go. Oh, that was bad. 5 total. So that's another failed roll.
Yeah. So Bravo, you proffer your gun, and the boy takes it from you. It does seem to sway the person a little bit, not enough to like change the results of the roll per se. Removing your weapons has de-escalated the situation a little bit.
Do they stop hitting me?
Yeah.
Okay.
They stopped hitting you now that they can train a gun on you. The woman says to you, Dice. She says, "You and your idiot friend over here are going to wait here."
Okay.
Again with the inhospitality.
Bravo, we just broke in. They have no reason to trust us. We did not knock.
We knocked.
We did tell them,
We
but
told them we
still
were
technically
coming in.
didn't knock.
We opened it slowly and said, "Hello, we're coming in. We're here to help." Honestly.
They have no reason to trust us.
How about the fact that we didn't shoot them? How about the fact that we didn't sneak in, take stuff, and leave? Okay, we do want to wait here. Honestly, we do. But, like, stop acting like we're the enemy. And just tell us your dang names, you goofballs.
He calls them goofballs.
Can I roll to seduce or manipulate? I'm trying to disarm this situation by being human.
Okay, I can see that. I was gonna say, like, seduce or manipulate doesn't have a clause for insult, but
no, yeah, this isn't. I'm not trying to put him down. I'm just trying to make him see, like, clearly, if we were
would've-
here to harm them, like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, yeah.
And there, finally a good roll. 11.
The situation, it's been calming down. There was a lot of tension right at the beginning. There's a lot of such tension right at the beginning where everyone was threatening everyone's life. It's calmed down a little bit now. Mutual trust is not currently a thing, but no one, like, they're not beating on you. The boy lowers his gun a little bit. He doesn't give it back. Well, yes, he lowers your gun a little bit. He doesn't give it back to you.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I don't think I'm ever getting that gun back.
And the woman who's talking to Dice, the tall woman, she says, we will keep you company here, and we will get the other people. Then you will tell us how you can help.
We'll start by giving you our names.
Yeah, that's all we've wanted.
I'll give you my name. I'll give you we can give you the name of our guy on the inside, if he actually got inside. I'm Agnes Dice. Usually just go by Dr. Dice. I work in medicine.
Like I said, I'm Bravo 9er 5 India 68 Kilo Whiskey Tree Zulu. A lot of people just call me Bravo 9er or Bravo, and I'm weird.
And then our guy who ran through the wall, who's now not with us, his name's Rex, and he runs through walls. He's big.
He's big. He's good at shooting.
I was gonna say, you say he runs through walls. Everyone's basically giving you a really confused look.
Come on, you guys haven't heard about the hole in the wall?
The boy goes, oh, we've heard about the hole in the wall. You're telling me your boy Rex ran through
Yes.
the wall?
Honestly, I couldn't believe it either. I think the mechanics of this game are a little broken.
Gives you a very, very, very quizzical look.
I
GM
bumped my
glares
head
at you.
against the fourth wall.
No, that was the third wall I broke through. I mean, the first wall I broke through.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten to the fourth wall yet.
you've only broken through 2 walls. You'll break the fourth eventually.
Don't worry, we'll get there and it will be epic.
And the woman she does kind of introductions of everyone. She says, my name is Lucasta. This here, she gestures to the other woman. Her name is Dahlia. And this, she gestures to the young man. His name is Carter. And this is our home.
You live here?
Yeah.
All right. I was seeing some of the trash and equipment you have downstairs, and if you want, I think I could set up some sort of silent alarm so you know immediately if someone is getting suspiciously close. Might take me a couple of days, and I might need a hand, but it could be useful. It seems like you don't really have enough people to spare to constantly have somebody on watch.
As I was rifling through your notes as well, I did see that your next resistance meeting is August 16th, so about 2 weeks away. But in the meantime, I'd be happy to help work with Bravo. I noticed also that you had some walkie-talkies that were broken, and also some sort of like boombox stereo thing also. I'm sure he could take a look at those to help.
Also, if you have any ailments, Dice is pretty great at fixing
Anybody's
people.
hurt, I doubt it, but anything that you need, medicines of any kind.
Also, is one of you gonna go get somebody, or are we just gonna all stay here and wait?
The Dahlia, she says, I need to give her actually a unique voice. Dahlia says, we have our ways. Don't worry. Don't question us.
Okay. Well, at least we know your names now. I feel like this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
And on that note, we cut back over to Rex.
Wee.
Mr. Kilgore, it is the next morning. Or actually, wait, sorry, never mind. We cut in the middle of last night. You were having a conversation with Maggie, and And she says, so you're going to be a guy on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay, like, do you have a way to like talk to your people on the outside of the inside or something?
Do I still have my walkie-talkie that I kind of hid somewhere?
Yeah.
I believe it was canon that I snuck it in. I've got a walkie-talkie.
Really? You managed to get that in here?
Don't ask.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, okay, we don't have long. At least I don't have long. If your plan is just to stay in here and you can communicate with them, cool. We'll figure this out. We'll keep talking later or something. I'm Maggie. You're Rex. Now we know each other. Cool, I guess.
Okay.
And she
Hey,
yeah.
Wait. Do you know anything about a big super weapon?
What? I mean, like I know like we develop weapons and stuff, but like a big super weapon? Like
I think. I don't know the specifics, but
like how big are we talking? Like chair size, small cat size, table sized?
small car size, I think, maybe.
Small car. Oh, okay. I don't. Off the top of my head, I don't think we have any small car size super weapons. That'd be research's problem, though.
Okay, well,
I don't want to go and talk to HR to try and get the clearance. So,
understandable.
Yeah, cool. I guess if you're gonna stay in here, then I'll go back to doing my job, I guess.
Okay.
Or at least pretending to.
Just watch out for the two other people that are gonna try to get in.
Yeah, I guess. Who are they?
I don't know if I should tell you their names, but you'll know them when you meet them. Maybe.
Okay. It's good point. Good point. This is still the police station. And with that, she slides back out the door and closes it very quietly, and you hear the lock re-engage, so it doesn't look like anything's happened.
Excellent.
The next morning, the sun rises.
Thank goodness.
And
oh man, I was worried.
Yeah, next morning the sun rises. Good job. You're led out of your cell, Rex. The handcuffs and foot cuffs, I guess, are removed and they're taken away. You go and are led into a very kind of bland room. There is a TV that is there, and a couple of chairs. Looks like a training room. There we go. It's like a training room.
Hey, a TV. You gotta leave it to Beaver on here.
One of the guards goes, I think Phil might have a VHS of that.
We used to watch it all the time in New Orleans.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that'd be fun. But no, yeah, right now we've just got orientation videos.
Oh, okay. I don't know that show.
Trust me, it's incredibly boring. And he hits the play button on the VCR. And this just absolutely dated, like it's a dated style, even though it had to have been made in the last 10 or 15 years. I mean, like Tatum Tiffany is incredibly dated, but it's made post-apocalypse. This city had to be founded. Just this dated like video, and it just comes up and you get this like really corny kind of corporate music. Do 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 do. Yeah. And this woman narrator comes on and she goes, so you're becoming a bastion of security here in New Pittsburgh. First of all, thank you. You are working so diligently to protect our city and all that we hold dear. This is a tough job, but one with incredible personal rewards.
Okay.
And it continues. It continues on in the same kind of like really bland corporate acceptance video. It continues and goes, your jobs and responsibilities as one of our beloved city guards is to maintain the peace and to help squash any form of disloyalty. To help you with this responsibility, you have your squad mates and your teammates and the beloved, wonderful hand of your leader, General Tucson Venture. That part's not canon, but I'm gonna leave it in.
you hear one of the
yeah, you just and then a gunshot in the back.
just someone in the background. You hear them make that noise, and there's a gunshot.
And then like a video of Tucson comes up and he goes, Thank you for your dedication and your future service. It will be an honor to work with you. And then he salutes, and you get like the corporate like music merges with the theme of New Pittsburgh, and then the video ends on the seal of New Pittsburgh.
So who's in the room? It's like just the one guard?
Basically, he's just like leaned up against the wall, like kind of zoning out.
I have a question.
As well, oh yeah, yeah.
That was boring as
Not a question, but I
I've
agree.
done all this I've done all this before.
Yeah, it's protocol and paperwork. I mean, if you've done this all before, you know the gist. New hire orientation. It's unfortunately the same garbage we all go through, and some people like me unfortunately have to watch this video every time. Do you have any like actual questions that are more pertinent than this stupid video?
So when it was talking about the whole disloyalty thing, it didn't mention anything about resistance. It's just anyone it's just like vague, right?
Yes, it's incredibly vague.
Got it.
Basically, the points, it's like your job is to keep all of us safe inside and stomp out disloyalty.
You got a lot of problems with disloyalty.
The guy goes, "Oh, I mean, no more than usual."
I don't know what usual is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's not super frequent, but that's because we do that's one of our things we pride ourselves on. We do a good job of making sure that everyone here knows the status quo and make sure that they are pushing in the right direction.
That's a shame. Well, no, I mean, it's great that it works, but I mean, that's the part I'm really good at.
I'm sure we'll be able to find a place for you that allows you to flourish in that.
Well, I was also hoping to work on the security detail because, of course,
Yeah.
I broke the wall.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting. And he comes back over. He like walks over to one of the neighboring desks and just grabs like a stack of papers. And he comes back over and he goes, It's really interesting. This hasn't really happened that often before, but I mean, you're coming in here at the express instructions of Papa Toussaint.
Rex looks at the stack of papers. He's like, okay.
Yeah, and he sets it down and gives you a pen. Is like, this is standard HR bullcrap and legalese. The general short term of it is you sign away your life to the guard force of New Pittsburgh, and any and all familial ties are now second in obligation to the laws of New Pittsburgh and the loyalty of New Pittsburgh. You promise to always and forever hold Vodka Tara Green as your supreme leader, and never say anything ill against her, and that anyone who does anything ill against her will be thoroughly removed from the equation. Do you so by here and blah 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 blah. It's like 90 pages of legalese, but basically that's what it sums up as.
Oh, okay. I mean, that sounds fine to me. I lost my younger sister like 10 years ago, so I don't got no family. Do I have to sign?
He's like thumbing through the papers to try and find which ones have the like initial here and date here, and then eventually you get to the bottom when you just sign.
Well, I was gonna say I don't know how to sign.
Oh, how about this? Your name is Rex, right?
Yeah.
I'll just do it. I'll sign it for you. You have read it all, quote unquote.
I mean,
okay.
I haven't, but sure.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. If someone asks you, you have read it all.
Right.
Yeah. This will actually be. And as he's just like going through the pages and like initialing like RK and putting the date in, and then eventually writing, this will be really nice. Like normally this is the worst part of orientation. This takes like 3 hours. But yeah, so after that's done, you kind of get walked through like the rest of the bit with like orientation. Like you're given an actual proper tour of the police station. You're told where you can find things, where you can get your uniforms washed. They do measure you for a uniform, and they
good luck with that.
Yeah. They don't have anything in stock quite yet. They'll have to extend some inseams and outseams and other seams, but they're working on it. They'll be working on it. At one point, they go to kind of requisition you a firearm from the stash, and then he says, you did come in with your own firearms.
So as I remember it, I stuffed what did I have in? I left some stuff in the secret hidey hole.
I was gonna say you left Opera in the hidey hole, but
yes.
kept Was it?
I think I left 2 of my guns. I left Amy and Opera in the hiding hole.
And you took Scout and your machete.
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And so,
yeah. I brought in a couple weapons. Any chance I can have those back?
He goes, oh yeah, sure. I mean, it's not quite standard issue, but if you're used to them, it'll probably be a better shot than half of our people. Yeah. And so you get led through. Through all of orientation. Are there any points or parts where you like want to stop or ask questions or take a closer look at things? And you can kind of just like invent anywhere along the process. Not like necessarily invent, but you know what I mean.
So let's see. What am I looking at here? Hang on.
Because we are kind of alighting some of the more like trivial stuff.
Right. I'm just trying to see if reading a sitch is relevant here.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I mean, I kind of know the answers to a lot of these. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to read a sitch. No, I don't think I have anything, honestly.
Okay.
I take a note of how many guards there are.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my mind, dealing with how much force there is probably one of the top priorities here.
Yes. I was going to say, if you want, like, you could honestly just ask your like tour guide, the person who's doing your orientation.
How many guards? How many guards does a New Pittsburgh employ?
And so the guard, he goes, oh well, we try to keep a healthy force at all times. I think let's see, we've got about 170, 180 officers currently on the payroll. Now a good chunk of them are kind of just scattered about, and their entire purpose is to not be noticed. But
right,
we got a good presence and a good handle on things.
Just because I'm gonna be trying to adjust a new life here in New Pittsburgh, new life. How long has alcohol been banned?
And you can see he's thinking. I think it's really only been since Tara came to power. So that'd be what, 10 years? Maybe 7?
Oh, all right. Not that I mean to question that decision, but how did I'm presuming that helped improve things.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. It was the best decision that I think she's ever made with the populace. It's so much easier to help keep things in control when people aren't inebriated.
Right. Yeah.
It's the best.
Yep.
And you two both like try to hold in a little bit of a chuckle as you're walking down the hallway.
I'm not trying to chuckle. I was choking back a cry. I think that's all my questions for now.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah. So for the meantime, where you don't have a uniform, like a full uniform, you have been given like a bulletproof vest or whatever that has the patrol logo and the pockets there. You can situate the walkie-talkie and the radios, so you can just wear that over your garb. But yeah, at the end of this process, which takes a good 3/4 of the day to go through.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a long process. At the end of this, you are shown upstairs. They have kind of like a bunkhouse for a lot of the guards that don't have families. They have like a bunkhouse in the upstairs of the police station where they can stay. You've been given a place for that, and a place where you can store your things.
Gee whiz.
And at the end of this all, you get I guess a messenger, because at this point they've learned that messages don't work. It's a messenger because you can't read.
Oh, right.
I figure at some point through this narrative they would have learned that Rex struggles with reading comprehension to the level of 100%.
Yep.
Well, like 99. He understands the names of various alcohols.
He understands prices.
Yeah, there we go. But yes, but at the end of this process, you get basically a messenger. they come and they tell you what your assignment is going to be now that you are a member of the guard.
Oh boy, my first assignment. What'll it be, Mr. Ted?
Ted tells you that your assignment will be special projects directly under General Tucson, and that at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning you are to report directly to his office.
And where is his office?
And Ted tells you it's over in the government. It's over in the state building. The government admin centers and all the offices for the officials are up in there.
Radio.
It's the one at the back of the horseshoe of Pittsburgh Plaza.
That's the strongest part of the horseshoe.
Exactly. With that, Rex, your day is over.
Another gunshot is heard. And now his story is over.
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have kept those two harm.
In New Pittsburgh, we have a policy of always shooting the messenger. But yeah, so Rex, the day for you ends with the assignment. Is there anything that you do with your I guess remaining like free time, I guess you could say, with the rest of this day?
Huh.
You've got a couple of hours, I'd say.
Is there? Am I allowed to like leave and wander?
Not alone at this point. At this point, you'll be like escorted or like have someone to accompany you. It's under the pretenses that like, hey, since you're new to the community, we just want to have someone there to make sure that you know, like they can point things out to you and help you get the lay of the land. You're smart enough to realize that it's someone to watch you.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's someone to make sure I don't go breaking through more walls.
Yeah.
No, I guess I'm good.
Okay.
Rex, is there like a place to work on weaponry?
Like a smithy for work, like a gunsmith workshop kind of.
Yeah, you know, Rex just wants to kind of inspect his police arm and make sure his other arms are okay.
Yeah. Down in the locker, there's in the locker room for the firearms. There's a couple of workbenches with cleaning materials and the tools to service weaponry.
A potter is only as good as his clay.
Indeed,
and also his skill with the clay.
I think that's the shot that we kind of like zoom or fade out on today is we see Rex bring Scout out to the workbench and start doing probably the deepest clean that Scout has seen in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like a week. But because I imagine you take really good care of your guns. But
oh yeah,
yeah. So this is probably like the best therapy that Rex could get. Is just sits down at the bench and begins the process of cleaning Scout.
Yep.